Lining up was the mode of voting used by the NRM in Friday's party primaries. Asked about the outcome, Wakisuman MP Rosemary Sininde, who defeated Primrose Mwanguzi, believes the vote exhibited more transparency.
To me, I think it was the best. I personally think it was good because it was transparent. It was lining up. It was very, very transparent. And I don't think one would even contest that.
However, she believes the violence witnessed in the primaries tainted the party's image.
So when we do this infighting, and yet we are the ones in government, I think we send a bad message to the rest of the country, to the rest of the parties, who probably would be looking upon us to see how we are managing and maneuvering through this kind of election.
Margaret Muhanga and Alex Ruhunda from Fort Portal add that the president's directive to allow unregistered party members to vote was responsible for the chaos.
He made a mistake. He should never have said that, because it cost us a lot as NRM. We were infiltrated properly. Because people came and said we are voting. The chairman NRM came and said you are not NRM, please, you are not going to vote. But the president said anybody with a national ID. They insisted and voted.
Especially you could see that people were voting, doing multiple voting, because they would move from one area to another, and especially in the middle of the town, it is very difficult to detect who is in the register and who is not, and who is a resident of that area. So somehow there were manipulations.
Kasanda South MP Simeon Subuga, who lost to Michael Muhumuza, believes this loophole gave opportunity to the opposition to manipulate the elections.
That was the worst decision, which affected all of us. Not me, but where you saw all our people who have lost. That later was a big problem. How was it a big problem? That these brothers of ours from People Power, when they saw that opportunity, they came and voted with the intention of weakening, or of ensuring that the strong candidate loses the votes, so that when it comes to January general elections, the People Power candidate is going to win.
In Koboko, Dr. Charles Sayume, who was triumphant, says his manifesto was more appealing, leading to his triumph over incumbent Evelyn Anite. He also rejected allegations by Anite that the vote was manipulated by the opposition.
Explain what she means. If she's talking about opposition exists in different parts of the country, and for me, I don't look at them as something bad. They're supposed to just provide a check system to put you in check as a leader, that because even in parliament there's opposition, and that keeps the ruling party in check.
For some of these victors, good service delivery is key for one to win the trust of the electorates.
If you deliver, they will vote you back. If you have not delivered, they will vote you out. Because the people who really audit service delivery are not these guys from Auditor General's office.
I know some people may think that it was about money, but if it was about money, what about the work that you are supposed to have done as a leader?
President Kaguta Museveni, who is the chairperson of the NRM, is expected at the NRM Secretariat, and with pending issues about the primaries, it remains to be seen as his response. Ali Mevole, NTV.